Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Quick dart to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Mounts third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
So the BYU Cougars offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the Cougars are in the red zone now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. Enough for a 1st and goal now at the 3.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on 3rd down. Impressive.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Offense on the field to take over. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And they hand it off to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
For to pick up the third and short through the air. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense. The
quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. 7th play of the drive coming up. Fires it to the wideout. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. 8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Play action here on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
the Cougars will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up to 31.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
second down. We're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. BYU has now moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made, looking for the goal line.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And we're all tied up now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts that take it to the house.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Cougars will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaks into open space. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Breaks free. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes. All play, going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Quick completion to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Looking to the end zone. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a draw play. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Fires it down the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Moves the ball up to the 30. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Mountain West Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He's got room to run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Design quarterback run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coverage team brings down the return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. Picks up the 1st down and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the handoff on a counter. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
6th play of the drive coming up. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels. Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. A gain makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff to the back. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Handing off on the draw play. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First and goal to try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again. I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. They'll give it to the back. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down here for this offense. Now they're running on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's complete on the crossing route. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Moves out of the pocket. Headed for the end zone.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. The defense swarms him in the backfield. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He made the stop. First down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first.
Has a path to the end zone.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And now the handoff. Breaks free with room to run. They get the senior to the ground.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, try to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Offense ready to start this drive. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. With the clock running down, they're just 1 kneel down away from the victory. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with the conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.